Today we have another new multi-tool from AliExpress. There are quite a few on there at the moment. This one right here was interesting, especially to me because of the color scheme. We're seeing a lot of brand new colors or brand new colors on the tools coming from Leatherman. And I thought I'd pick this up because it does definitely look bright. Now, this one for me came in around $23. That was including shipping. Again, these prices fluctuate almost daily sometimes, but at the moment, it does seem to be around $20. Now, what do you get for a $20 tool? Again, this is from AliExpress. This is not Amazon. I know some of you are not a fan of AliExpress, but you do get a lot of value at times. I think it's interesting that on the outside, we have this pocket clip. Usually it's always at the bottom. This one does a little different. It's attached more like you would a pocket knife. So we have the pocket clip right here. Then there is the bright orange inserts. Let's look at the external tools. One of the first things I want to look at is the knife. And pretty much right away, you get the idea. Let's see if I can focus in here. There we go, 5CR15 MOV. They almost put it on there like that's a good thing. I don't think that's a great blade steel for a knife, but I guess it's better than 3CR. You do get that. Again, these will all be locking. This is very similar to a Leatherman Wave. Then we have the scissors on this side. Let me grab a piece of paracord. We'll try this out. Sometimes these scissors surprise me for good. Sometimes they don't. Now, I do not understand why. I just had another multi-tool from AliExpress, which it seemed like the scissors were pretty much identical. And these, for some reason, do not want to cut. I don't know. I'll have to look. Maybe they're just ground a little differently, but these do not want to cut through paracord at all. That is weird. Gigantic scissors, usually these always work really good, but unfortunately on this tool, they don't. They don't. Now, I'm sure it will cut most other things. For instance, it cuts through thin plastic just fine. Let me bring over the cardboard box that it came in. Yeah, it'll cut through that cardboard, but for some reason, it's not quite as good as some of the other ones from AliExpress as far as the scissors are concerned. On the other side, there is this file. Now, it seems like the new thing from AliExpress is to put a file on one side, a ruler marking on the other. I'm not sure why we don't have ruler markings on the handles and have a double-sided file, but this is the new trend we are seeing on a lot of these tools. Then on this side, there is the saw. All right, there's the saw. Let's look at the internal tools. So on the outside, I think the file and the scissors are a miss for me because the file is only one-sided and the scissors, unfortunately, aren't that great. There is a little bit of a different plier head design. I'm not sure what's going on here. It seems like they're trying to make the plier head aerodynamic. I don't think it needs to be, but I guess it's just a design. Little different how they have that. They are spring-loaded pliers, but I have to say when I close it and open the one handle, I think it's this side. Yeah, it sounds like there must be a ton of metal in this pivot. I don't know if you can hear that. Wow, that's not good. This does have a bit driver. Now on Amazon, the Work Pro is usually recommended as one of the best cheap multi-tools for around the $20 price point. Even though this has a bit driver, I think this is probably an inferior tool to that, unfortunately. This will use the Leatherman style bits. Then it just is held in by a magnet. All the tools lock inside and outside. Rope cutter. On the other side, all with the eyelet, a wire stripper, can opener, bottle cap lifter, and then it looks like a SIM card ejector. Now, Overseas, I guess that's more of a thing you need a lot more than over here, but that is the tool set. This right here is the box, that comes with it. And it does say small one character batch, whatever that means for this tool. I don't know what that means. A lot of these iron wire scissors for the wire strippers, you do have, or wire cutters rather, you do have replaceable wire cutters. There are a lot of things that don't make a ton of sense on this box. It does come with a sheath. Not a huge fan of this sheath either. Very, very cheap. And for some reason, it's a lot larger than it needs to be. I don't know why. It must be a universal sheath they're just putting with some of these tools. This tool does come in at 259 grams, 9.2 ounces. One of the things it does remind me of is this other gigantic tool that I was pretty excited about from AliExpress. Again, the blue and orange, and then when it came, I was less than excited. That's the same feeling I have about this, unfortunately. Overall, I have to say I am less than super thrilled with this tool. I'm a little disappointed. I feel like there are several negatives. The pliers are very gritty. The scissors don't work that well. It has only one-sided file. And then the tool inside for the US market, I don't think that's extremely useful. This tiny micro screwdriver, although it might be for some people. I guess that's not a complete mess, but it might be for some people. Overall, I don't think this is probably the best bang for your buck. I would wait and buy another tool. So this is a pass for me.